Really clever way to clear up space on your home screen. By adding an action for swiping on each icon as well as the one for actually pressing on them, you can make each icon double as two different apps. An example of when this is useful is when you have two related applications. So for example, I have YouTube and then YouTube Creator Studio, which helps me manage my videos. And so by assigning Creator Studio to open with a swipe of the YouTube app, that actually means I don't need to show the Creator Studio app anymore at all. It can just disappear entirely from my home screen. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was color coordination. And it has to be up there with one of the most severely underused tools. See, not only does color coordination make your icons look more pleasing to the eye, but it also helps you recognize them faster. The brain identifies colors far faster than it identifies individual icons themselves, and so by sorting your icons based on color, you give your brain a bit of guidance, a bit of a nudge to look in the right direction. So on the subject of colors, it's also very important to match the wallpaper you're using with the color of the icon pack. As you can see here, the individual elements of my home screen actually are nice, but they just don't work together. And usually the first place to go for a wallpaper is the icon pack that you've downloaded. Icon packs often come with wallpapers, and these are normally made so that they just work with the icons. Using even a really high quality, well done icon pack with a wallpaper that doesn't match just doesn't help it bring to the fore. So go for the original wallpapers as a good starting place, or even make your own if you have to. So the next one may be a little bit more self-explanatory, but I'd recommend giving it a go. Try removing the labels on your icons. So after you've used each one a few times, people tend not to actually read the text. It just ends up making your screen just look a little bit messier. Now you can also try this for the app drawer, but then what I would recommend you doing to prevent the applications looking so spaced out is to increase the grid size. Fit slightly more applications on the screen, that'll help it look a little bit more normal. The only thing to bear in mind is that it may actually start taking you a little bit longer to find your icons. It depends on the icon pack you're using, some are a little bit more distinctive than others, but if that is happening, just revert back to having the labels. So the next one involves an application called Chroma Keyboard, which adjusts the color of your keyboard to match almost exactly the application that you're in. So for example, if you're typing in WhatsApp, it has that same dark green hue that you so know and love. If you're doing it in Facebook, it'll have a blue, YouTube it'll have a red, and so on and so forth. And it's very seamless. It really does feel like a bit of a life hack. Now it is also based off Google's own keyboard, so it should be pretty recognizable and easy to type on. And the recommendation engine is all there and it works fine. So a pretty quick and simple way of reinvigorating your Android phone is to change your app opening and closing animations. And the ones I'd particularly recommend using are the circle animations. It almost emphasizes Google's material design, and the color of the circle depends on the color of the application you've just opened, so it's all very seamless. And then we have gestures, and I know these have been out and about for quite a long time now, but I don't think many people actually use them to their fullest. Implemented correctly, you can be flying across your home screen far faster than you would otherwise be able to. Simple ones like being able to swipe up and swipe down to bring up the app drawer, and then more complex ones like double swiping to scroll from your first to your last screen and vice versa are all very important, and they're also pretty easy to configure. Just head into your launcher settings, and as long as you're using one of the sort of main, more popular launchers, gestures will be an option there. So guys, for this video I was using Nova Launcher. I'll drop the link for that, as well as some of the other icon packs and things I was using, in the description below. And with that being said, I really appreciate you watching this video, and if you could hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, that would really help.